Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. In my last Unreleased Smuggler's Run DLC vehicles video, that's a mouthful, I showed you the customization options for two of the cars that could be driven into Los Angeles Customs, but I could not show you the customization for everything else because, well, this car, the Vigilante, requires an MOC, and all the airplanes require a hangar. Except they don't if you're on PC and have the mods, and, well, the mods have all been updated to give me the options that I need, so we can go into menu and see exactly what's what now. And for the Vigilante, it's not a lot. You don't really want to change the wheels, and I'll show you why, because, well, that happens. So you don't want to change the wheels. Probably won't be able to. For roof, it's not really a roof, but it can get some missiles, which I'm guessing in missions will be unlimited, and in a lobby will be quite limited. You can upgrade the engine and all the other normal stuff, and you can put armor on it and all that good stuff. But beyond that, there's not a lot. I don't see any liveries. They would be up here under Benny's Lowrider mods. If we had any liveries, they'd be right there. So looks like we're stuck with just painting this, which I'm not going to do. Put it on a sport suspension. Don't know if that'll even be a thing that we can do or not. Sadly, this vehicle, as many have reported, only takes one explosive round to destroy it, which is kind of sad. But fully upgraded, it goes a little faster, and it gets missiles now. So not a whole lot there. Whoop! And I already blew it up with my own missile. So there we go. That's enough to look at. Thankfully, I have invincibility on. Maybe we should spawn another one of those. But that's really it for the customization on that. We'll just let it burn. Moving on. And next up, we have the Howard, one of the planes that'll be available through Elitist. Therefore, not a weaponized vehicle. And I couldn't find any weapon options in it or available for it, honestly. We do have some liveries, though. We have the Lucky 7, which is, well, it puts 2 7s on there. Traditional, just a nice looking little stunt plane type look. Bandit arms, 4 squared, gives you some numbers and a logo. Same thing. Classic stripe, just a lovely little stripe there on the wing. Again, just puts the plane's name on there. The racing curve, which is actually kind of nice. You can do a lot with that. Racing stripes and racing stars. We'll leave it on racing stars. And then on the bumper, we can get chafe and flares for our countermeasures. Sadly, I can't fire those in single player. It just doesn't let me. I don't know what brakes really do, honestly. I don't know if maybe that's the handling. And then, of course, you can paint the car or the plane. I know it's not a car. So you can just go through and paint it like normal. But we're not really going to worry with that right now. We'll just give it a nice red color and be done with it, just to kind of match the interior part of that livery. And then, obviously, wheels. You don't change those on a plane. And so I think that's it. I don't think planes get turbos. Nothing under extras. So that's about it for the Howard. Oh, definitely quicker on takeoff there. Holy crap. I don't know if the brakes are impacting the handling, because I do know that a lot of the planes get handling changes for performance, stable, or race. I think those are the 3. I don't know. I'm not in GTA Online right now into my hangar to go look at them to see. But let's see if it makes any bit of a difference. Right now, it's a fairly twitchy little plane, and I don't remember it feeling quite this twitchy in my first testing with them, when I just kind of showed you guys what was what. And if you want to see that video where I just go through and talk about my opinions of the vehicles, I'll leave a card on the screen to that. Plus, you can see the customization for the Rapid and the Cyclone in that. Let's go in here as my voice squeaks. That was lovely. And go back into menu customs and see if the brakes are handling. I'm guessing maybe that's what that was, because this seems to definitely be, you can see it's on my inputs, it's not as twitchy now. I wonder if we could slam into that jet right there. Yeah, definitely not as twitchy. Let's try one of the other brake options, and we'll see if my theory is correct here. Keep flying while I'm doing this. Thank you. I click it up. I hit the wrong thing. There we go. I know what I'm doing. I actually don't use these mods very often because I don't play a whole lot of story mode. Plus, it's a pain in the ass to take the mods back out and make sure I don't have any mods in the game before I go online. So let's see here. Yeah, I think it's the different handling types. Sadly, I don't know which one is which. I would guess that last one is the race, but this is definitely for brakes in this. It's affecting the way the plane performs or maneuvers. So that's that one. Let's move on to the next plane, which brings us to the Sea Breeze. Again, something from Elitist, so not necessarily a weaponized vehicle. Though if I remember right, from one of the cargo missions I ran, it did get a gun. So we'll see what's what on that. Head in the menu, customs. Oh, we have liveries. Cool, let's check those out. Let's first of all set the time of day, because the lighting's going on us. There we go, that's better. Now that it's locked to noon, let's go back into vehicle options, go back into menu customs, and take a look at these liveries. So we have the first one, the Shooting Star Blue. Cool. Shooting Star Yellow, Sunseeker Red. Ooh, I like that one. Sunseeker Blue, Wave Rider Blue and Red, and then Seaways Blue and Seaways Orange. Let's go with the Sea. That one. Yeah, sure. Custom front bumper, again, your countermeasures, which I can't fire. Oh, there we go. It does get bombs. I don't think I can fire the bombs, though, in this. Oh, it also gets nice machine guns. You can see them getting added to the wings there. The 7.62 millimeter machine gun, so that's kind of cool. Engine, normal brakes. I'll just leave it stock so that it handles like normal. Armor, and then, of course, your paints on these. You can see what changes here. There's your primary, at least with this livery, and then your secondary will be that bit up there. So we'll just leave that alone. And then I think that's it. Nothing under extras, so let's give it a quick fly here. Woo, it's quick. Get in the air. That's one way to take off, just by hitting everything. So I can use the gun on this, but I don't think I can use... Yep, countermeasures don't work. And, yeah, I can't trigger the bombs either. I'm holding left, or right, sorry, right on the D-pad, left changes the radio. Hey, without my on-screen prompts, I forget. Leave me alone. Yeah, I can't open the bomb doors to show you that, but it does get bombs. So that's that for the Sea Breeze. Still one of the little planes that I'm really looking forward to. I like watercraft, or planes that can land on the water at least. So, yep, that's that. Definitely quicker with the engine upgrade. And, of course, it should be able to survive a bit more bumping around, as you can see on the takeoff, since it now has the armor upgrade. So let's move on to the big beast of them all. There we go. We have the Bombushka. Let's see what's left for the Bombushka here. We, of course, have liveries. Ooh. Nice liveries indeed. There's my Sea Breeze over there. Black Eagle, Gold Eagle. Oh, Gold Eagle's nice. Crimson Star, very, very Russian. Shark Tooth, it looks like it keeps the stars and adds the shark to the front end, which looks absolutely badass. I like that. There we go. That's good. Then there's just the Bombushka paint. Dig it. Americana, so if you want to try to America this thing up, you can. The pinup girl on the front. We'll try to get a good look at her. There you go. There's her cleavage. Tally-ho! Nice. And Vodka Bomb. That's nice. Vodka Bomb. Let's go with that Gold Eagle there. And then for the wheels, obviously you don't want to change those. That's not what I want to change. Flare, normal stuff. Exhaust. So it does have a JADO system. Thank God, because this thing is slow. So that's good. Genesis takeoff always helps. We could change the rear cannon. Is that changing anything on the front cannon? Don't think it did. Oh, the front two cannons. No, just the rear tail gun there. Changes that. Fenders. Our bombs again. Roof. you can change to explosive cannons, but it looks like it's just that front gun there. Again, without having this one in GTA Online, it's hard to say for certain exactly what all of these are, but at least it gives us an idea. And then our primary paints. So we're changing that bit there. Let's go something all military looking here. Good. Olive, no. We went our browns. We're going to go into browns here. And get something that looks a nice military color. There, that one was good. And then secondary, same thing. I always forget I have to click this thing. Just the bottom part of it, which it says it's red, but that does not look red to me. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I did just change it. It was just the red I was on was a little light. So let's put that on down here to our browns again. Maybe a moss brown. There we go. That works. And I think let's see if there's any extras. No extras for this, and obviously planes don't get turbos. Did I do engine and armor? Let's make sure I did those. Can't remember. I did that. Did I do armor? I did not. Alright, so let's go fly and see what's what here. I don't know if I can use the JADO system. Oh, I can. Thank God. It gets that thing in the air so much better. Can I turn it back off? I cannot. You just gotta let it burn. And again, can't use the bombs. I cannot use... I don't think it'll let me... No, he's just gonna bail out. Okay, bye, Bombushka. Let's see if I can quickly teleport into the nearest vehicle. Never mind, I'm gonna die first because I forget. There we go. That worked.
Oh, man, that...
I thought there was... Never mind, it blew up. I thought there was a teleport in the nearest vehicle, but I guess not. But anyways, that's the Bombushka and my incompetence in using mods because I don't use them very often. Let's move on. So I was about to move on to the Howard, and then I remembered, you know what? I forgot that with the mods, I can open and close doors. So I spawned me in a Rapid GT Classic here because the back door opened. I don't know if that's going to be functionality that we're going to get, but look how smooth that entrance is. I mean, that's... I'm thinking maybe we're going to be able to store vehicles back here. That's kind of nice. Don't know what's going to happen when I try to do it with this thing in here. I sadly could not switch between the different seating positions. I pressed it and holding Y to get in, and he still just gets in the front of the damn thing. So, whatever. Let's close all the doors because that would be bad to leave them open. They were way down here. Doors. We want to close and open them all. And let's see what happens with the car back there. Since we're not online, I'm guessing it's not going to function properly. A lot of the mechanics from the from online don't... Ooh, I almost hit that. Don't translate well. Are we going to get in the air? Actually, I don't hear the car moving around back there. Is it still back there? Let's see if it's still back there. Vehicle options. We may just see a car crashing to its death here in a minute. Doors. I want to open and close all. Yeah, it's still back there. And you know what? Look, it's holding in place. So yeah, I'm guessing we're going to be able to store cars back there. That's pretty damn cool. I mean, it is glitching out quite a bit. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so obviously you don't want the door open. Bye! I can't see it. There it goes. To its death. Oh, so sad. Anyways, you know what? That gives me an idea, though. Let's go check out what's under the hood of the 3 vehicles, and then we'll get back to looking at upgrades on planes. So we're in the Cyclone, and again, I already showed you all the upgrades for this, so I'm not going to go back through that again. There's just no point in it, honestly. If you want to go see what all of the different options were for upgrades on that, well, you can go watch that video. Links in the description down below. I'm looking for doors. There's doors. Or you can click the card that was earlier on the screen. We can open up. Well, there is no hood and trunk on this one that opened. Okay, well, that's disappointing. Let's get the next one here. The Rapid. And take a look under the hood of that one, which is in Sports Classics. Whoop, not Coops. And Rapid GT Classic. There we go. Let's move it away just a bit here. There we go. That'll work. And then let's take a look and see what we have under the hood here. Doors, all. Fairly bone stock engine, honestly. And we have the trunk. Let's see if there's any when you, because it was under exhaust, I believe. Yeah, that gave us all those really weird engines. So yeah, you do get a change to the engine block when you go to those really, the sacrilege motors. So that's cool. So there, that gives you an idea what those will look like under the hood at least. And that's all that's really different about that. So let's take a look at the Vigilante, if I can remember how to work my controls here. Let's get out of the car. There we go. And yeah, take cover, Michael. Take cover. And then Super Vigilante should be down towards the bottom. Is it not in Vigilante? Supers? I thought it was a supercar. When all else fails, we use the other mod. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There's what I meant to do. I can type Vigilante. There it is. Alright. Let's get out of first person, though, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's see if we can even... I doubt we can look under the hood of this thing. Because, well, where would it be? Anyways, we're going to try. Menu customs. Doors. All. Yeah, just the doors. That's it. Sadly, that's all we get to see for that one. So that's the cars. Let's get back to the planes, which I have Mogul down here. And the reason I started all this is because I pressed and held Y when I was getting in the Mogul earlier, and I was able to get into the gunner's seat. Opens that rear door there, and in the gun. So that's kind of cool that I can finally access that. So we'll be able to see what all of those changes are like. But so that we can get a good look at the vehicle, I'm going to get in the proper pilot seat here. And bring up our menus customs. And let's take a look at the liveries. So we've got the all aboard, just a nice little stripe. And then the little wavy Sky King. Well, I like Sky King. Delivery Day. I don't know why, but I saw Delivery Day and Duty Calls and thought that said Delivery Cat. I don't know why. Duty Calls, which is, ooh, a very nice one. Macked Out. Oh, cool. Was it a Warthog on the front? Can't quite tell. Expendable. Great. And Private Mogul. Oh, there we go. Let's say a Private Mogul. And then see what else we've got in here. Custom front bumper. Same thing. Can't fire them, but whatever. We do have Jado for this thing, which is nice. Dual nose machine gun. Oh, I see. It just gives us two instead of one. It does get bombs. We get a dual gun for the turret. That's quite nice. Engine, same thing. Gonna leave it on its standard. I forgot to do armor. We're gonna leave it on its standard handling. And then for primary, I don't know that we'll see much with this particular livery. Yeah, it's not changing too terribly much, just the color underneath. And then secondary, again, doesn't really change very much, so we're not going to worry with it. And then extras, no extras. So that's it for this. Let's try out the dual machine gun now, though. It's a machine gun. Ooh, let's try out the Jado on this. Because this is a plane that takes off fine on its own, but look at that. You're just in the air and gone. I like the Mogul a lot. I think it's a fine plane. I really do. I don't think I'm going to be able to switch to that gunner seat, though, while I'm flying. So what I'll do is I'll go land here in a second and see if I can't get in there. Yeah, I still can't open those bomb bay doors, which is kind of sad. I wonder, though, if I use the menu customs to just open them, we can just see that they're there. Let's see if that's a thing that we can do as I bank around here. Vehicle options, menu customs, doors are down here somewhere. Doors. And all. Nope, it only opens the main doors. That's sad. I would like to close them all now, please. Can I close them all, please? Thank you. Alright, let's land this thing. Can you use Jado when you're in the air? I don't think you can. I think you can. It's just for takeoff. Which is why it's called Genesis Take Off, Brandon. Alright, so get this thing on the ground here. Not going to be the prettiest landing, but I've got auto repair on, so it should be fine. There we go. And then we'll test out that dual machine gun in the turret. Stop. There we go. We stopped, and now we're rolling backwards. Get out. And then we'll get in the back and fire off those dual guns, just to see what the difference is between the two. Probably not a whole lot. Quicker fire rate. You can almost shoot the tail out on the plane. In fact, you can shoot the tail out on the plane. But there we go. That's the Mogul. Let's move on to the Pyro. And we've got ourselves a Pyro spawned in. I'm just getting a collection of vehicles on this freaking runway here. Surprised they're not despawning when I'm flying away. Let's get this thing turned around so we can take a closer look at it here. I know this video is going a little bit long, but, well, showing the customization of a lot of different vehicles makes it take a while. So, vehicle options, menu customs, we have liveries. We'll just quickly go through all of those. 11 of them for this one. Ooh, that's nice. It's like a lowrider. A lot of military-themed ones, but then we get those just random ones. Let's go, Emerald Phantom, because that's nice and bright and green. Custom front bumper, again, countermeasures, and roof. Oh, homing missiles. Okay, that makes this plane even better. And it's one I was already interested in, so that's kind of nice. So we'll add those, engine, upgrade it. We'll leave our standard handling, which are brakes, which still cracks me up. I don't know why, it just does. And that's it. So it gets missiles. Yeah, it just gets missiles. I could have swore I flew one of these with... Oh, it already has a gun, doesn't it? Yeah, it already has a gun. So you cannot upgrade the gun anywhere. Oh, well. Let's go take a look at the missiles. I always hit B too many times to go that menu. So we've got our standard machine gun, but then we've got our homing missiles, which are continuous fire, which was what I was hoping for. Not just the 1-2 like a lot of jets. Well, this thing nearly catches up to its missiles with the engine upgraded. Yeah, I think I'll definitely be getting the Pyro. I like it. I like the way it handles. It's kind of a unique look to it. I dig it. I really do dig it. So, whoa! Okay, well, it does. There we go. It has the wing back because I have auto repair on. We're all better. Yeah, you like that? Rip the wing off and it just grows back. So let's go take a look at, actually, let's go see if the Lazer has anything that can be upgraded on it, shall we? I think that sounds like a good plan. And instead of landing this thing, we're just going to say bye, because Michael has invincibility on, and we're just going to go into our vehicle spawner, let Michael splat into the road there, and did I just completely look at, oh, planes. So planes. Let's see if the Lazer, is this where the Lazer is going to be? Did I just pass? Oh, I did. There it is right there. I completely passed it. Let's see if the Lazer gets anything new for it. No liveries, and no. So it's going to be just the same jet. They did not add any new functionality whatsoever, which is kind of sad. Though, you know, you're going to be able to paint it, which, let's face it, we know that most GTA Online players are going to do that right there. So, yeah. For some reason, it's won't start. I don't know. It's broken. Anyways, moving on to the Nakota. I think I'm saying that right. All right, the P45 Nakota. Let's take a look and see what our upgrade options are going to be for this guy as I struggle to find stuff right there in my menu. So, of course, liveries, God Save the King. Beautiful. Crab Air. Whatever. Sure. Is this thing chrome? Why are they so faded? I don't know. Tin Pickle Hunter. Alright. Cupid's Itch. These have the best names. Hanger Warrior. Pecker Checker. Oh, God. Dirty Gertie. Rootin' Tootin'. Shrapnel Catcher. That's a good name. And Desert Rat. I think this thing is chrome. I think it kept my color from that abomination over there. Let's fix that real quick, because I want to be able to see these liveries a little bit better. So let's go back into a classic gray, I guess, like a dark steel. There we go. Now there, yeah, that was the problem. Looks much better now. You can see library. So we'll go through those again really fast. I'll just click through them all really fast so we can see them all here. Yeah, now we can get a better look at them. There we go. Let's go for Dirty Gertie. Don't know why, just because. But yeah, I do like the libraries on these. So we have, again, countermeasures. Skirts, drop tanks. I still don't really know what the drop tanks do other than decoration. I mean, I know what they do on a real plane, but I don't know what they do in this game. Get some homing missiles. Very nice. Engine upgrade. We will upgrade it so we can go a little faster. We'll leave that on stock. And we already looked. We'll look at the paints here real quick. So primary and secondary changes. There you go. And then secondary changes. I'll take on the tip. Okay. And probably no extras. No extras. And so that's everything. Yeah, that was everything. Yeah. So let's take her for a quick fly. Just out the missiles. It's like whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. And so normal guns, and then of course missiles. Let's see if they're continuous fire. They are. Good, that's what I was hoping for. And of course we can't do anything with drop tanks or, well, it doesn't have bombs, so nothing to worry about there. So not a bad little plane at all from the Nakota. So we've got one more to look at, and that'll be the Hunter. And we were falling through midair, and now we're on ground, so that just kind of works. I prefer spawning them through their name. I don't know why. Sometimes the engines don't work on these planes when you spawn them through menu. I don't know what's going on with that. So, the Hunter. Let's see if we can't get a closer view on this here by changing our camera. No? Maybe? There we go. That's what I wanted. Just slightly closer up. So, bring up the options here. Vehicle options, Brandon. That's what you're looking for. Menu customs. Of course, liveries. Because, of course, shark teeth. So, it looks like no matter what, you're getting some shark teeth. Oh, the desert camo took them off, so let's go. I like forest camo. Go with that. Custom front bumper gives us countermeasures. We get bombs. We get an explosive gunner turret. That's kind of handy as it starts to rain. So that's cool. You can get explosive rounds on this. That makes me kind of happy. I do want to see how the different handling affects this guy, though. And then our paints. I'm in secondary because I double clicked by accident. So this is secondary, which is just the nose as far as I can tell. So let's get that back to just something decent. And then primary is the whole fucking thing. So we'll just go black. That's fine. And then probably no extras. Oh, there is extras. Okay, apparently on the Hunter, the rotors are optional. That took off the rear rotor. I don't know if you saw that. It's disappearing. And clearly the whole back of the helicopter is an option. What the hell? So yeah, you can see all these other things in here. If you just hit auto upgrade, it just does something at random and tints the windows, which looks really silly on a helicopter. But I wish we could tint the windows in our helicopters, because look at that from the inside and from the outside. That just looks really badass. So this gives us everything, including lowrider wheels on a helicopter. Whatever. Ooh, wow, yeah, the handling's definitely a bit twitchier. So it's still the same thing. Missiles homing, and then missiles barrage is the same type of deal. And as usual, I can't do anything with the bomb. What I do want to do is land really quick, though. What I do want to do, that's what I said. I want to land and get back on the ground just to see if I'm able to get into the gunner's seat and check out those explosive rounds. We'll, if we can, we'll use this poor little stunt plane as our victim. Land, bitch. And down she goes. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. Alright, so let him get out. Those wheels on this helicopter look, the backwood's not even on the ground because... Oh, no, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It looked like it wasn't for a second. Ah, mods. You know what, Rockstar, if you're listening, yeah, it won't let me in the gunner seat. I was pressing and holding Y, so whatever. It won't let me in. But that's it for the unreleased vehicles. In the previous video, like I said, we took a look at just some basic first impressions of them, and then the customization options that were available on the Rapid, GT Classic, and the Cyclone. There's that chrome abomination down there on the ground. And in this video, we looked at the customization for all those that require either an MOC or a hanger. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.